been indoor for the past 6 days without any willingness or courage to venture out. I think Beijing more or less is on a self-imposed lockdown. The government is encouraging people to minimize their human-to-human contacts, and lots of meetings, dinners, festive events have been cancelled. And I think this is aimed at minimize contacts between and among people and to identify those who have been infected. And the government is fully mobilized. And I think the Chinese government system is springing into full mobilization to mobilize all the resources to fight against this major crisis. And I think the mood is generally calm in Beijing. We are all fully prepared for the worst, and I hope eventually this will pass away. And I pray for those who are suffering from this disease, and also we express our condolences for those compatriots who passed away.
We know that the WHO Director General is heading to Beijing. So far, there is no global health emergency. Do you think that could change based on conversations he may have? And what further steps do you expect the government to take next?
I think right now the government is in fully mobilized mode. And there have been constant notices to the general population. And I think people at large are fully aware of the risks. And in Beijing, for example, the cross-provincial bus services have been suspended, and the aim is to minimize the movement of the people. And in Wuhan and Hubei province in general, there have been a very massive lockdown, and the scale of which, the magnitude of which, in my best judgment, have never been happening in human history. So hopefully, with these massive movements and also measures taken by the society at large, this problem will be coming down, and eventually the impact on the society at large in China and also the impact on the rest of the world can come down to an end eventually. This is my hope.
We saw that Chinese Premier Li Keqiang visited Wuhan, the epicenter. How significant was that visit, and what's your read into what he accomplished there and what he observed?
Premier Li Keqiang's visit to Wuhan, to the epicenter of this crisis, is very important in terms of restoring and enhancing the confidence of the people in the government's mobilization capabilities in fight against this problem. And I think the way he handled himself and the way he spoke to the hospital staff, to the doctors, the nurses, and the local government people are very, very important, because from the TV reporting, radio reporting, people like me in China are aware of the very top-level government support for the fight against this coronavirus. And also the Chinese military has been fully mobilized in sending the medical staff to the front line. And I hope people in Wuhan, people in Hubei province, and people throughout China will have the confidence that once the government is fully mobilizing all its resources, this problem can be better handled.
All right, Victor Gao in Beijing, thank you so much.